Can you actually become interior designer online? Hi everyone, I'm Lauro, an interior designer from Italy, and this is the question I had a year ago. If you are like me, you've probably googled interior design schools and seen tuition costs that could easily pay for a small apartment. But then, after digging around, I found something different. The Interior Design Institute. A little disclaimer, this video is not sponsored. I've almost completed the course myself, so I thought it would be useful to share my personal experience with you. I'm going to break down the review into 7 parts. What makes this course different from the other options out there? What you're actually gonna learn? The types of assignments students are required to complete? The advanced module section, whether it is enough to start working as interior designer right after finishing, how much does it cost, and what I wish I had more. Just make sure to stay all the way to the end to find out if the school really worth it and you can really become an interior designer online. The first thing that surprised me was how accessible it is. I could basically study wherever I wanted, so I took the chance to switch location often to keep myself motivated. Sometimes in my office, other times at home, cafes, or even while I was traveling. This diploma in fact is fully online, self-paced and available pretty much worldwide. And that makes it a great option if you are working a full-time job, you are a student unhappy with your traditional interior design school, or you are just testing water before committing to a new career. You have up to 12 months to complete the course, but if you've got time and motivation, you can finish it in as little as 6 months. Let's move into the curriculum. What do you actually learn inside this program? The course is divided in 12 modules, and it really takes you step by step from the basics all the way to the more advanced topics. The first 3 modules are more theoretical, introducing key concepts like visual language, history of design, and different design styles. From module 4 to 9, things get more practical. You learn how to draw floor plans, electrical plans, define color schemes, work with materials, finishes and fabrics, and select furniture. In my personal opinion, these were some of my favorite, because I gained so much practical knowledge in such a short time. Modules 10 and 11 instead focus more on the professional side, teaching you what it actually takes to work with clients, from real workflows and documentation to visual communication with contractors and suppliers. And last but not least, Module 12 guides you through setting up your own business plan, from branding and marketing to building your studio and even creating your portfolio from scratch. This course is not just downloading a PDF and reading on your own. It feels more like being inside a design studio. Every module is in fact finished with an assignment, which is not a multiple choice quiz, but is a real design task. For example, in Module 3, I had to create a presentation with my favorite design styles. In Module 4, I developed and drew from scratch a technical floor plan, and by Module 9, I was creating actual sample boards and schedules. To move forward, you are requested to plan, sketch and design and submit your assignment. A few days later, a professional, which can be an interior designer or another expert in the same field, will check, correct, and give you a feedback on the job that you have done, granting you the access to the next module. Here is where things get interesting. Whether you've completed the main diploma or you are still working on it, you can choose advanced module to specialize in, each priced at around $200. For example, there is commercial design, where you learn how to design restaurants, hotels, or office spaces. There is also home staging if you want to expand your services, for example, or setting up your own website, which takes you from choosing the domain all the way to launching a full-functioning business site. Now the big question: does it actually prepare you for a real career as interior designer? Thanks to the assignments, it felt like working on real projects, going through every phase of design while creating personalized presentations, templates and documentations. We were given the tools to communicate with other professionals in the industry. We were taught how to price and work with clients, and finally, how to set up our own business step by step. So my answer is yes. Here's the thing, most online courses I've seen stop at the basics, but this one gives you the possibility to grow your skills and even to start building your own business right away. Time to talk about something everybody wants to know. How much does it cost? The interior design course is priced at around $1,000, but with the referral link you will find in the description, you can access it with $200 discount. As we've seen before, there is also the option of advanced modules. Each one is priced at around $200. Or you have the option to unlock one of them with 3 successful referrals with your personal link. So yes, it's not free, but if we compare it to traditional interior design school that cost tens of thousands of dollars per year, it's just a fraction of the price, and you still walk away with a diploma, a portfolio, and a real guidance to start your own business. As I mentioned before, I really enjoy most of the modules, and I approach every single assignment in the most professional way I could. But I have to admit that my personal preparation in design software before starting the course was already pretty advanced, so it didn't take me too long to create professional visuals. But for a fresh student, or for someone coming from a completely different field, the experience can be quite different. In that case, in fact, the results tend to be a little bit more basic. And there is nothing wrong with that. I just think it would be extremely valuable if the course included a short video lessons after each assignment, even just 15 minutes, showing how to achieve polished results with specific software. For example, how to create floor plans, electrical plans, and elevation using Rhyon Design, which is free and accessible to everyone. Also, how to make concepts, mood, or sample boards with Figma, which is still a free software. And finally, maybe image alteration with Photoshop, available at pretty convenient price for students. I'm just thinking that this can be a nice excuse to push the students to learn new software to empower them to run their future design business. So, can you become an interior designer online? My answer is absolutely. Think about it. Investing $1,000 and 12 months of your time for this level of preparation is almost unbelievable. And in my opinion, it's totally worth it. If you'd like to give it a try, I will drop my personal referral link down below so you can take advantage of $200 discount. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next one.